Welcome to the Daily Forkast, April 28th, 2021. I'm Angie Lau, Editor-in-Chief of Forkast.News. Let's get you up to speed from Asia to the world. Nexon, the Japan-based online gaming giant, is sinking its teeth into over 1,700 Bitcoin. That's about $100 million worth. It's the largest ever crypto purchase from a firm listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. In a statement, the company, which is known for its virtual world, says the virtual currency offers, quote, long-term stability and liquidity while maintaining the value of our cash for future investments, unquote. Though we've seen other tech companies like Tesla and Meitu in China move cash to crypto, Andrew Sullivan of AsianMarketSense.com says this could be just the beginning and expects to see more traditional companies following suit.
Yeah, they're looking to avoid currency devaluation, and they're looking for something, some other means to balance their portfolio. Historically, probably people would have used gold for that, and they're making the analogy that realistically Bitcoin is rather like a virtual gold.
Meanwhile, over in China, there are just days remaining until all crypto miners will be forced out of Inner Mongolia. Now, Beijing blames the miners for being too power-hungry and over-reliant on highly polluting coal plants. Some provinces in China, however, are welcoming crypto miners. In Sichuan, renewable hydropower is being marketed for their use, but that may be a little too late. Miners we spoke with say they believe factors like drought and floods will affect a stable electricity supply, and that they want larger locations for more long-term operations. Bitdeer, a Chinese crypto mining firm, has already moved some of its firms to Norway and the US. WENGUANG, head of mining operations for the company, tells us that the key when deciding where to relocate is actually stability.
他应该选择一个能够这个长治久安，能够这个稳定挖矿、稳定经营的一个地方去。那比如说像政策法规相对透明。那么像一些这个社会相对友好的。
Over in Iran, crypto is being used for trade. Iran is now allowing its banks to use locally minted bitcoins to pay for imported goods. It's a rare case of a country's central bank being pro-crypto at a time when many others are considering CBDCs. But for oil-rich Iran looking for customers perhaps outside sanctions zones, it makes sense. We spoke to Stanley Chow, author of Selling to China, a guide for small and medium-sized businesses, who says this accelerates disruption in the dominance of the US dollar.
It's going to allow Iran to buy materials that it dearly needs, raw materials, and more importantly, it's going to allow it to sell its oil. And it doesn't have to use the US dollar, it doesn't have to use the SWIFT system, thereby the US cannot monitor any transactions.
Bear in mind, Iran's friend in the East is China. They've signed a 25-year deal for a strategic partnership. China and Iran together challenging the US dollar with ECNY and now Bitcoin. All right, let's take a look at the markets now. Bitcoin traded around the $54,000 mark, 4 p.m. local Hong Kong time. It's down 0.45% compared to yesterday. And just how are other cryptocurrencies doing? Well, at the close of Asia's market day today, Ethereum was up 2.5%. It touched an all-time high earlier after news that the European Investment Bank may launch a digital bond sale using the Ethereum network. Stocks inched slightly higher in Asia's equity markets. Most indices ended positive by 4 p.m. local Hong Kong time. And that's the Daily Forkast from our vantage point right here in Asia. For more, visit our website, Forkast.News. I'm Angie Lau, Editor-in-Chief of Forkast.News. Until the next time.